What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. If you would, hit that subscribe button. Go check out some of my other stuff. I know I got some videos on my channel that you will really like. All right, so what I'm doing today is I'm doing a little bit of a wading, kind of bank fishing wading mission. I'm going back to the river. The river is extremely low right now, so I can walk a long ways up the river and do some fishing. I used to do this a lot when I was younger. I haven't done it actually in probably more than a couple years, probably been several years since I've done it, but it is a ton of fun and it just kind of takes me back to my roots. So basically all I do is I take a couple spinning rods. You can see I got a bubblegum floating worm on one, which is what I throw a ton when the water is low like this. And then I got another one that has a, just like a shaky head with a June bug centipede on there. That's for when I fish a little bit of the deeper stuff. And all I do is I got this little backpack deal here, and I throw my floating worms in it, and then I got some, the June bug centipedes, pliers, my scissors, a couple shaky heads, and a couple extra hooks, and that's it. Really simple fishing, not a lot to it. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the river, and hopefully we catch us a big one. I have caught one over 6 pounds before doing this. Not sure if we're gonna do that today, but we're sure gonna try. Let's head on back there. All right, we made it. Hopefully we don't get eat up by 9,000 horseflies, because there is a million back here, trust me. All right, so let me throw Gatorade in my little bag right here. Basically, I just take this bad boy and throw it over my shoulder. Just like that. And then I'm going to keep the shaky head up here for the time being, because I'm not going to fish this deeper stuff. And we're going to go walk up this river and hopefully catch us a big old bass. I've done a lot of this before, but I haven't done a lot of it recently. We did get a lot of big rains last night, so hopefully that didn't mess up the water too bad. Y'all can see we got a gully washer. You can see where it washed down the steps there, but water looks okay. A little bit muddier than it was, but that's all right. The fish should be biting. And I just got this 6.6 spinning rod set up, 20-pound braid to a 15-pound mono leader, and then a 2/0 weedless eagle claw hook to the old Zoom bubblegum trick worm. So let's walk up the river. Here we go. And this water, like I said, is crazy shallow. I already see some stuff breaking up in front of me. And a lot of times when it's shallow like this, you can see the fish swimming and actually throw, and actually throw in front of them. And I just got nailed right then. That fish just come out of nowhere. That fish might bite again. Take a pack of these trick worms out, put them in my pocket, so I don't have to be fooling with this backpack the whole time. Man, that fish just absolutely smoked it. See if we can get him on this cast. Looks like he's up there chasing some stuff. Here he is. Got him already. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Look, and he spit up my other worm. He just spit up my other worm. Little guy, but that is cool. He come up and ate it. Let's get him off of here. There he is, number one. Little teeny dude, but hey, we're about to have us some fun. All right, let's see if we can get us one out of this log jam. That was a nice bass. Just come up and nipped at it. Let's see if we can get him to bite again. There he is, right there. There he is. Oh, he just came out on it again. He's coming out looking at it every time I throw it up there. I see him now. Oh, he just ate it. Oh no, he just come off. Oh, he just came off. That was so freaking cool. I could sit there and watch him coming out looking at it. The hook keeper placement could be a little bit better. And they may have, there he is. There he is. No, why do I keep losing them? Oh, I'm gonna have to take this wire guard off this hook. It's not even opening up. That is an issue. All right, so I'm gonna fish this kind of slow through this pool. That fish bit it. Oh man, something was gone with it. Ooh, there's a nice bass. Whoa, big tree just fell behind me and the bass just jumped off. I wasn't paying attention to the bass at all because of that monstrous tree that just fell behind me. Holy crap. I don't know if y'all could hear that on the GoPro, but this is a nice little bass I just lost. I don't know how many fish that is now that I've lost. We got to get them back to us. Ain't no fun in losing. That bass came up, that last one, he came up and just absolutely crushed it when he came up and bit it. So I'm probably going to wish that I had switched over to this hook a little bit earlier. I probably wouldn't have lost those few bass that I did, but it's okay. Maybe we'll get us a big one down here. Just switched over to this, I believe it's an owner wacky worm hook right here. I fish with it a lot and I've had good luck with it. I just wanted to use that eagle claw because I had a little bit heavier weed guard on it and I didn't really want to be going up there chasing my worm up in the woods walking if I didn't have to, but I'm not here to be losing fish either, so we're here to catch fish, so that's what we got to do. There's one. There's a nice bass. Come here. Don't you come off. Oh, he is fat too. Got him right in the top lip like we're supposed to. Look how fat that guy is. He won't coming off. That's for darn sure. Give myself a little bit of line here. He was pegged. There we go. Nice little chunky river bass. Nice and fat. Really pretty fish. Thanks for biting, bud. All right. Nice little fish. And I can tell that the fish aren't biting that good. Not even based off of me not catching fish or not catching them that great. There's not a lot of fish up chasing bait up against the shorelines, pushing it up on the shorelines, blowing up on them. This time of the year when the fish are biting good, all these bait fish that run right along these sandbars and all, the bass really come up and just explode on them in the summertime. You can almost tell, you know, when they're feeding and when they're not. And right now, I have not seen, since I've been here, I haven't seen a single one come up and blow up on any minnows or anything. Not a lot of activity, fish jumping, things like that. Of course, the brimmer are coming after my worm, but it's just not, you know, right now it's not as good as it could be. My watch, however, did just turn to 3 fish on it, so maybe that means that we're going to get right and start catching them, because it just switched. It was at 1 and it just switched over. Oh, there's a big bass. That is a big one. Oh, that's a nice one right there. I saw him come out and eat that thing. He's not a giant like I was thinking he was, but he come right off that log and ate it. Awesome. That is a fat, healthy bass. Fat, healthy sucker. Look at that belly on him. That is awesome. Come here. Right in the top of the mouth. Come out nice and easy. Look at that. Don't get much prettier than that. That is a beautiful fish. Look how fat he is. He's just so fat and healthy. Look, oh, check that out. Has a brim in his mouth. I hope that y'all can see that. There's a brim right there in his mouth. And I actually saw, yep, the tail of the brim is actually still moving. He has got it in his mouth. A fish just blew up right there. I'm not going to take his meal away. I could pull it out and that brim would probably swim away because it's still moving. But pretty fish. We're going to let him go right here in the shallows. Go ahead, buddy. Thank you for biting. That was a cool bite. I saw that fish come off that log, and even though he had ate that brim, he still came out and ate this freaking worm. It just goes to show you, if they're hungry, they will eat. But I was just saying that my watch had just turned to 3 fish on it. Right there, y'all can see, I hope y'all can see, 3 fish, and boom, catch the biggest bass of the day right there. Ooh, I just cut my, look, I had just cut my camera off right after I caught that last fish and just cut it back on right when I casted. That was the very next cast. Very next cast, a little teeny guy. Oh, just slipped out of my hand, but that was cool off that same log. Just cut it off and was restarting it to start a new file, and he come up and ate it. Going through these worms. That's awesome though. Should have started off with this hook from the start. Are you telling me I didn't have my camera running? I did not have my camera on. I threw up to this log right here in front of me. I can't believe I didn't have my camera on, but I threw up right here in front of me at this log, and this absolute tank come up here and ate it. I thought I was hung in the log. Oh, that is not cool that I didn't have my camera on, but I hate that. I don't know when I turn it off, but oh, this is a slob. Check that out, guys and girls. Holy crap. That is a freaking tank wading up this super shallow river. I mean, I've caught them nice before walking. My line is tangled all up around my tip. I can't, there we go. Get a little extra line. Man, that is a good one right there. And I had him pegged right in the tip of the mouth, right in the roof. Man, I meant to get my pliers, I think, for this guy. That's a 4-pounder. That is a 4-pounder. Let's get this hook out. Check that out. That is awesome. All right, y'all. That is a beautiful fish. I mean, a great big one. Great big one. That's a 4-pounder all day, right from behind that log right there. Let's let this guy go. Get my camera down here on him. That just sucks I didn't have my camera on, but it is what it is. Check that girl out. That is a beautiful fish, just swimming on off. There she is, just swimming right up behind that log. This is right about where I caught that 6-pounder at I was telling y'all about earlier. Oh, I cannot believe I didn't have my camera on. I apologize, y'all. I usually have my camera on. I check, but didn't have it on that time. What an awesome bite. I came up and I thought that I was hung right behind this log. And the thing is, when I cast it, I had just said I should catch one on this cast. So I kind of called my shot on that one, but y'all will never know because I didn't have my darn camera on. Doggone it. Phew. All right, so I had to retie and put this Kaylee style eagle claw back on because my other hook broke. I got hung and the tip of it actually broke off. So I did bend this hook out a little bit to hopefully help with the hookups a little bit, but we will see how it goes. I know darn well it's a bass right here. There he is right there. Ooh, and I just lost him. Doggone it, I just sat here and talked about that hook. And the very first fish that comes up and bites it, I freaking lose. What in the world is going on? Usually don't have any issues with them, but man, they are not holding on to them today. I can tell you that. I don't know what is going on. I mean, this is literally the hook that I was throwing when I caught my personal best 8-pound, 10-ounce bass on this very lure on Wacky Rig bubblegum trick worm. So I don't know what is going on, but I'm sure losing them. I'm sure losing them. I just saw a nice bass just swim over that log right there. But I just broke off my shaky head. Wasn't getting bit, you know, on the bottom at all. Broke off all my hooks I brought for my floating worm. Not sure why I only brought 3. I haven't done this in a while, so that's definitely something I'm not going to do again. Going to bring plenty of hooks, but that was fun. That was fun. I caught that nice fish. I hated I didn't have my camera on right when I hooked him, but I got a lot of the fight on camera, so that was cool. But like I said, you know, wading up this super shallow river, you know, pretty cool. Something I did back when I was a kid, and you know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You can catch big bass doing it. These bass really set up in these little holes in these pockets, and that was a pretty fun afternoon. I've been wanting to do it since the river got low. I finally came back here and did it, and I was rewarded with a nice fish. Definitely not going to use those eagle claw hooks anymore. Don't know what in the world was going on with them. I usually don't have an issue with them. I don't use them in tournaments, but you know, just fun fishing, I usually don't have an issue. But they are not going to be, I think they were actually the last 2 I had that I broke off, but definitely not going to be getting any more of them. So word to the wise, don't freaking get those eagle claw hooks. They suck. But anyway, I got to walk back to the truck. Got like probably another 3/4 of a mile to walk. It's 98 degrees. I'm sweltering. I don't have any water to drink. So I got to go ahead and get on back. Whew. I can tell I ain't 15 no more. That's for sure. All right, finally back here to the steps. I walked up on a nice bass right then, probably close to a 3-pounder. Jetted off this way. But whew. Oh, these steps look good. Man, walks longer than I remember. Whew. All right, finally made it back to the truck. I am absolutely soaking wet, just sweating like crazy. Like I told y'all, it's 98 degrees, pushing 100 today. Super hot, super hot. Walked about 1.5 miles down the river. Did catch some fish, caught one really nice fish as y'all saw. I was really happy about that. And had some fun, you know, lost some fish. Not real thrilled about it. I was losing so many fish on those sucky hooks I brought, but I didn't bring the best of stuff with me to do this. Next time I would definitely have some of my better tackle with me. But, you know, it is what it is. The reason I didn't bring them was because I lost 3 fairly quick. But, you know, I tied on the shaky head, threw that a little, didn't get bit at all. So I just decided, it's almost 7 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, come on back. I've run out of water. I don't have anything to drink, so I don't want to get dehydrated. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all next time on Gunfish TV.